And welcome back to the final championship Sunday of the 2022 AVP Pro Series. Coming to you live from the Central Florida Open. Up next is the Women's Championship Final. And for the introduction of our teams, let's go courtside to Mark Sherman.
We have got one more champion to crown here in 2022. I am so happy we have come right here to Central Florida, right here to Tavares at Hickory Point Beach in December. It is beautiful, and it is a beautiful time for one more match. Let's crown a champion, Tavares. Are you with me? Are you ready for this? Oh, let's do it. This first team, not only is this their first time playing together, they have practiced together exactly one time. But you look like you just know each other. You look like you know what you're doing. Like you're locked in out there, aren't you? Yeah, it's this first player out of Honolulu, Hawaii. She is going from corner to corner. You got to put that ball down hard if you're getting it down hard. If you're getting it down on her, because she is absolutely all over the place. She has got a long career ahead of her, and I think this is the first of many, many finals for Carly Kahn. Hey, this is Carly. Are you doing anything in a month? You interested? You want to go to Florida? You want to play this thing? You want to play this thing out of the Texas BVA, ladies and gentlemen? And Jen was like, yes, I would like to run that with you. Ladies and gentlemen, representing the great state of Texas and the great state of Montana, let me hear it for Jen Keddy. And their opponents playing together for the first time as well, but they are veterans, ladies and gentlemen. They are right where they planned to be. When they saw this baby on the schedule, they're like, hey, want to go out and get another win? Want to run this thing together? Let's do it. My name's Emily Day, but it's not going to be one by the time I get there. She is a 9-time winner looking to make it 10 on the AVP. One of the smartest players out there, one of the best servers. When she figures something out, when she figures you out on the other side of the court, you better watch out. Let me hear it for Emily Capers. Oh, and talk about firepower, especially from the service line, as she's been able to do it for many, many years, ladies and gentlemen, out of the University of Southern California. An absolute rocket of a shoulder, locked and loaded, looking to get win number 2 here in 2022. She is Gina Urango.
And there you have it. The table is set for the final championship of this 2022 season. My name is Matt Prosser, pairing up with Olympic gold medalist Dane Blanton for the call on this one. Dane, these two teams, you know, they bring something different from each side of the net, but experienced on one side, maybe a little unknown on the other side. What do you expect to happen here in this championship final?
Well, you know, looking at it, you're absolutely right. The experience on the side of Capers and Urango may be a little bit too much, but let's see what Kahn and Keddy can do. If they can play consistent, limit the unforced errors, they can give themselves a great opportunity. But her right there, Gina Urango, having a spectacular 2022, already with a victory early on in Atlanta with Julia Scholes.
Well, that's our first look at Carly Kahn with that jump serve over to Emily Capers. Good dig right at the top of the net, though. Ball kept alive. Urango gets in on the dig. And her counterattack has some good pace behind it, finds the open space for the point.
Yeah, I like to call it Gina Urango 2.0. You know, she is coming in here 33 years of age, hadn't won an AVP event, won her first event this year, and really never looked back, only improving.
Aggressive serve there from Emily Capers over to Keddy, who goes back again for a second chance.
Second chance for Keddy.
Capers has to run it down, but can't bring it back, so the side out for Keddy and Kahn. Capers and Urango in their first event as partners. Obviously well-versed as opponents playing against one another, but in the finals here as the first-time partnership. Nice counterattack there by Carly Khan, the native of Honolulu, Hawaii. And they're enjoying a nice 2-point advantage here early on in set number 1, Dane.
Yeah, Carly Khan is something special in the backcourt. You're going to see her dig a lot of shots back there, keep the rallies going. The big question, will she be able to convert and continue to put the pressure? But what an incredible start right now from Carly Khan and Keddy.
Seeded 6th in this event. Probably a bit of a surprise to make a final, or the final here in their first tournament together as well. And for them, they're just they're playing with house money. Dane, they have no expectations. They can go out and play free, nothing to lose. Enjoy the moment, be in the moment, and see if they can pull off a big upset here over the 1 seed.
Yeah, there's no question about it. I would agree with you. Playing with house money for this team for sure. They've really taken on the challenges that have been given to them. But check this out, Matt. They have not faced a team higher than the 7th seed to get here. They faced the 11th seed, 14th seed, 7th seed, and 12th seed. Now they face the number 1 seed. So this is going to be their biggest test, no question about it. But a successful weekend for them already.
Yeah, absolutely. As you see a path through the bracket to play in this championship final. Strong jump serve by Urango over to Keddy from the left. The native of Montana goes hard angle, but Urango digs it over on 1 for the point.
Wow, that was self-preservation right there. This one goes off her right shoulder. Check this out. Big hit by Keddy right off the shoulder. Just reacting is Gina Urango, and it ends up in the court.
Switch it! No. Yes! Nice job.
Capers drops, but Khan sees it and hammers that ball off the defender and up into the crowd. Maintaining that 3-point advantage now. Good jump float serve over to Capers. Runs through the middle and unleashes on that one. Good attack there by Emily Capers.
Yeah, Capers trying to get back to the winner's circle. Last time she won an event was way back in July of 2019. So she's looking to get back on top of the podium on the AVP. Has been just an amazing player for the last decade, and always a force to be reckoned with is Emily Capers.
I'm sure she would love to take home a victory with that new last name of hers, as she just got married. Of course, taking that 2019 title as Emily Day. But they find themselves in a bit of a hole here, down by 3 early on in set number 1. Urango with a nice turn down the line, though, for the point.
Yeah, Capers has won 9 AVP events. Gina Urango has won 1. And the event I was referring to, her last event for Capers, was with Betsy Flint. That was Hermosa Beach in 2019.
And there's an attack error coming from Jennifer Keddy. Missing just wide, but good service pressure from Gina Urango to get them out of system. Serving the 6'4" left sider. Gina gets the dig, and now a chance. Goes with the left hand. Ball's kept alive, and Keddy at the net puts it down for the point.
that was funny right there. Keddy hit it with her left hand, and then Gina Urango went back with the left hand. I don't know, maybe showing I can do that too. But we saw Keddy play yesterday. A lot of little kind of pokey shots around with her left hand. She's going to have to bring out a little more heat, I believe, against this team of Capers and Urango. She's going to be victorious.
8 serving 6. Khan goes down the line but misses wide. And now Capers will serve. Jump float, she'll run up to block.
You go. Yes!
And that's just a perfectly placed shot by Carly Kahn over the dropping defender for the point.
Yeah, Carly Kahn spent her indoor career at Missouri before turning into her beach game at the University of Hawaii. And she is known for her defense, known for her conversions when she gets that ball up. That ball blocked just out of bounds for the 6'4" Keddy.
So the side out keeps them within 1 as Urango serves from the shadows there.
Yes!
And another strong attack from the left side for the point.
Yeah, that's the type of heat that I'm talking about for Keddy. If she hits the ball like this, they're going to be in a great position to do something special here in this final, but she has to keep coming aggressive.
Tough serve over to Capers.
Come on!
Bit of a scramble, but that's a great cut shot right there by Emily Capers to save it.
9-10.
Yeah, Capers saw that the defense had 2 back, and so she decided to go short. Great decision making right there.
Nine serving 10. Capers serves over to Keddy.
Gina, nobody!
Blocked and controlled. Gina attacks with nobody in front of her, and she scores the point. We're tied at 10s.
Yeah, just a spectacular play and control by Capers. She puts that ball in a nice hittable position, and all Keddy can do is try to protect herself.
Yep.
1 point from the technical timeout now.
And
Capers with a short float serve over to Katie this time.
no touch.
It is
Line shot
in there.
catches the sideline for the point.
Lead 11-10.
Place that one perfectly. And we'll take the 21-point technical timeout.
Sorry.
This is the Sky Vodka match of the day, made with water enriched by Pacific minerals, born from the blue, the coastal California water. Sky Vodka. We have our Sky Ball contest between sets. Got a couple professionals in this one. Yep. One of them who knows how to sky ball, and one of them who's still learning. It's fun. We got a lot of people help make this event happen, ladies and gentlemen, including.
And welcome back inside Stadium Court during this technical timeout of set number 1 in the women's championship final.
This one's just for the volunteers in the
Matt Prosser alongside Dane Blanton.
Round of applause for all the volunteers that have helped.
Dane, let's take a look at the road to the final for the 1 seed, Capers and Urango.
Yeah, Capers and Urango going straight through the winner's bracket, taking down 16, 9, 5, and 7. And you see those first 2 wins were in straight sets. The others went to 3. So they've been battling to get to this position right here. But being the number 1 seed, having the veterans on their side right there, they have the advantage. On Kahn and Keddy's side, you look at the seeds they face. 7, the highest seed so far. Wow, is that a dream to get to a final and only play as high as the 7th seed? But now their work is cut out for them. The number 1 seed, a team that has multiple wins, they just need to be consistent. And if you ask me, you couldn't have had a better start in the position they are in right now with a 1-point lead.
Now back to action now as Keddy serves over to Capers on the left side. Nice diving save by Kahn. And she hammers it down the line for a point. What a counterattack by Carly Kahn that time.
Carly Kahn laying it out, a one-handed stab, and she controls it at the same time, and then she's able to convert it, just showing what a great volleyball player and a great athlete that Carly Kahn is.
Capers with a swing, but a one-handed save by Kahn.
Holy
And
cow,
nobody up
one
again, and it's another point
Carly
saved
Kahn.
by Carly Kahn.
Turns a couple of transition points. It's 1-2.
I'll tell you what, Matt, if this team, Capers and Urango, can't keep the ball away from Carly Kahn, they're going to be in a lot of trouble. I think they should try to stay away from her. She's playing spectacular defense, and the big news is she's converting just about every time she gets an opportunity.
Emily Capers, though, comes right back from the right side to score. So that 3-point lead cut down to just 2 now. We'll see if Gina Urango can find some quick points from the inline. Good serve over to Keddy.
What a shot!
Wow, what a cut shot that time by Jennifer Keddy for the winner.
Yeah, she gets outside and somehow really cuts it sharp. Urango was waiting for the cut shot, but that just a little bit too good. Keddy, if she can really put up a presence at the net at 6'4", she could be a difference maker, and there it is.
Right on cue there, Dane getting a huge block as Jennifer Keddy. And now the lead builds to 4.
Wow, this is interesting right now. Emily Capers and Gina Urango have to be a little bit shell-shocked right now. They've found themselves down by 4 right here and kind of running out of time. Con and Keddy could steal this first one.
Now Urango and Capers decide to call their timeout, talk it over with their coach in the box, Eric Baranek. And we saw them get tested in the semifinals earlier today here on Stadium Court as well. Going 3 in that semifinal before finally getting the win in that 3rd set tiebreaker. But 2 blocks, 2 controlled blocks so far for Jennifer Keddy, making her presence known at the net, Dane.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun to see. 2 control blocks, like you said, and 2 stuff blocks, and we're about halfway through this first set. So she's been the difference maker for sure up at the net, but her partner Carly Kahn in the back is patrolling, and they've really made for a great combo this weekend, and this would be a huge upset if they can win this championship and take down the #1 seed.
Well, a 4-point advantage here as we go into the second half of set number 1 for Kahn and Keddy. We'll see how Urango and Capers handle with the adversity here as we get back to action. Kahn with the serve. Taken well by Capers from the left side. Cut shot gets dug. Urango with a chance, and Keddy is there again for another monster block.
Wow, this is a completely different player than we saw yesterday at the net. She is controlling, she's pressing, she's taking away a ton of area, and it's causing all sorts of problems for Urango and Capers.
Serve down the line. Capers from the right side now. She goes high over the block and down for the point.
Hey, you know, Matt, if you are Capers, Kahn and Keddy, you've done the damage right now. All you need is 5 side outs. You want to kind of shift that focus to make sure that your passing, your side out game is on point, and this first set can be yours.
Now, you're absolutely right, Dane. A dream start by the 6th seed with a 4-point advantage as Emily Capers prepares to serve now. Kahn from the right side. Gina with the diving save. Good counterattack that would play on. Keddy going strong to the corner but missing long. Urango and Capers get one back.
And that's what Capers and Urango are going to have to do. Anything in transition, you want to go to Keddy. Carly Kahn, one of the best defenders out there. She had over 1,000 digs when she was at Missouri, a 3-time All-American.
Continuing to serve Kahn on the right side. And she goes down the line with some good pace for the point.
Yeah, Carly Khan is used to getting served. She's used to the pressure of playing defense and being undersized at 5'9". She's used to really being crafty to get that ball down. I would try to test the 6'4" Keddy.
Serve over to Urango. Capers on 2, blocked back. Urango on 2 this time, and she forces it through and down.
Pretty awesome block by Keddy. She's about, what, 3-4 feet off the net and blocks that ball. And then, fortunately for Urango, she gets a winner off the top of the net.
Urango continuing to serve Khan on the right. Tight set, but it's covered. Second chance for Keddy here. She gets it off the net and down, and right now everything going in favor of Keddy and Khan, Dane.
Yeah, you definitely want to use it. When the ball's rolling your way, keep going with it. Put your head down, do your thing. They're just 3 points away from winning this first set.
Come on, come on.
Tough serve down the line, over.
No one.
It's saved. Khan with a nice down ball. Passed by Capers. And Emily Capers delivers that time on the back set to earn the side out and the point.
You know, we saw this yesterday. We saw Capers and Urango give up one early to Reeves and Haley Harward, and they kept their composure, pushed through, and ended up winning in 3. The big question is how much is left in the tank, and do you want to go 3? Your percentages are much higher if you can win this first set. Khan and Keddy, they're in control. There's the shank pass, and that's where you want to go, the ball control.
Yeah, great service ace there. And just to add to your point, Dane, Capers and Urango win 3 earlier today as well in the semifinals. So after the service ace, Capers back to serve again, now down by 2. Back over to Keddy now from the left. And Keddy hammers that one cross court for the winner.
Love that hit right there. High, deep middle, and at 6'4", she's very difficult to stop if she brings that type of heat.
That was a big point for Keddy and Khan as they build the lead back to 3 points again, and now just 2 points away from taking this opening set. Good pass from Capers. Khan laying out with one hand. The kick save attempt doesn't work out. Perhaps
I never understand
some World Cup.
If you can kick it, you can probably get there with the 2 hands. And that was actually a pretty solid kick. It came up and was playable.
Looking for some of that World Cup inspiration as Urango goes to the jump serve over to Khan. And she sneaks it past the block and down the line for their 20th point of this opening set.
Yeah, I think Carly Khan is going to continue to make them pay if they serve her. She just has the ball control. She's used to getting served in repetition.
Set point number 1 now. Capers from the left, but a double contact is called against Sheena Urango. And Carly Khan and Jennifer Keddy winning game number 1, 21-17 over the 1 seeds here for the women's championship. Stay with us for more action. Set 2 coming right back after this short break.
Dear Mainland, aloha. My brother and I hear lots of you have discovered a real Hawaiian favorite, Big Wave Golden Ale. That's the good kind of stuff, yeah, bro. Maybe it's the island flavor that makes each sip taste like a little vacation.
Got your beers here.
That's a whole lot of little vacations right there, huh, brother? That's like a big vacation. Retirement. One life, right? Mahalo. Big Wave Golden Ale from Kona Brewing.
And welcome back to Stadium Court. Matt Prosser alongside Dane Blanton for the women's championships here. Dane Blanton, as we look at the first set statistics, what stands out to you here?
Well, you know, Con and Keddy played solid. They had 3 blocks. Keddy did up at the net. They're out hitting Capers and Urango 480 to 346, which is big. And the control blocks as well. Keddy is the difference maker, not only at the net, but Carly Con in the backcourt playing great defense. I think for Emily and Gina to turn this thing around, they might want to switch off who they're serving. Carly Con is undersized at 5'9", but she has the most ball control on the court. Keddy, on the other side, is 6'4", but not used to getting quite as many serves. So it'll be interesting in the strategy that they take here in set number 2.
Well, here we go to start set number 2. Carly Con with the jump float serve. Over to Emily Capers. Nice dig, but it goes over to Urango. On 2, Capers. That time goes down the line for the point.
Yeah, really solid communication on that last play. She said run it. That meant she wanted it on 2, and she executed the kill.
I don't know. Hey, let's go.
Urango misses her first jump serve of set number 2. And Dane, let's set the table a little bit for us. I want you to reach back into that brain of yours, dig deep to those memories. Take us back to your first final as an athlete on the AVP Tour. How did it feel? And see if you can elaborate a little bit for Con and Keddy here in this situation.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's an exciting time, right, as Capers gets the hit right there. My first final, gosh, was in '96. It was against Karch Karai and Ken Steffes. It was regular serving, so you had to actually serve the ball to score to 15. And we were up 13-8, if you can believe it. They sided out 28 consecutive times and beat us 16-14. So it was a lesson to be learned, no question about it. Took another year for us to actually win it, and that was myself and Canyon Seaman, who was a great player. But that was it in a nutshell. But really nervous, but so excited to be on center court for a final.
Yeah, certainly an epic final, and to be in the driver's seat, much like Carly Con and Jennifer Keddy here today after winning that first set. Although a good response out of the gates by Capers and Urango, up by 3, 2 points now, 3-1. Keddy comes right back with that shot to the corner.
Yeah, it's interesting, kind of an interesting situation, kind of similar, right? Keddy and Con are in control right now, but we've seen how Capers and Urango kind of go about their business and have been getting it done all weekend.
Urango scrambling a little bit, but a net violation lets him off the hook there. Jennifer Keddy getting called for that one. The experience and veteranship will definitely have to factor in here for Urango and Capers as that serve goes into the net. She's missed her first 2 serves of set number 2. Takes us to the 4-3 side switch.
Yeah, if you're Keddy and Con, you just want to kind of hang in there. If they can hang around and be at around a 15 all, then all the pressure is going to be on Capers and Urango. If you're Urango and Capers, you want to blow this thing out early and really get this second set under your belt.
Good side out that time from Urango. And now Capers back to serve again. Short serve over to Keddy. It goes over, and Capers gets the quick point with that overpass attack.
Solid short serve right there. So they are starting to switch it up. Their serving target. That's a beautiful short serve.
Capers has been consistent today from the end line, mixing up her serves. She goes short that time. Sorry, Emily, gave you the broadcaster's jinx there, but that serve goes into the net. Carly Kahn now goes with a jump float serve down the middle and gets a service ace.
Right up the panic channel for the ace. 5-6.
What a great serve. Look at the movement on that. Looks like it's going to go to Urango, then it kind of drifts back to Capers.
And nobody. Come on.
Well, that's set off the net. Kahn gets the dig.
That way.
Chance for a counterattack, and Carly Kahn scores.
Well, you see what happened there. Gina Urango about to hit the ball. Keddy drops, and instead of going at the retreating blocker, she hits it cross court to Carly Kahn, and that's just a trap that is set, and she goes right into it.
So they've tied it up at 6s now. Serve over to Urango with nobody up. Kahn with a great dig, though. Carly Kahn playing some terrific defense and then transitioning for the point.
Yeah, I mean, if they continue to go to Carly Kahn, she's going to continue to punish Urango and Capers because, you know, it's no secret that she can play spectacular defense and convert.
Urango switches over to the left side now. Kahn gets it over. Capers misses the attack on 2. And now it's a 2-point advantage for Kahn and Keddy.
Yeah, this is something special right now. They're playing smart ball. They're keeping the ball in when it works, and if they're not in a good situation, they just keep it in, wait for the next opportunity.
Now Capers and Urango struggling to side out a little bit here in the early stages of set number 2. Another serve to the right sider. She goes for the back set through the middle. Keddy with the dig and the cut shot. What a play by Kahn and Keddy. Another point scored.
Yeah, how about Keddy retreating overhand, kind of self-preservation. This ball goes right at her face. She overhand digs it from about, 6 feet off is all, and is able to control it. So Keddy and Kahn absolutely on fire in transition.
And their run of points forces Capers and Urango to call a very early timeout here in set number 2 to talk it over and try to slow down the momentum that the 6th seed has gotten behind them here, up by 3 here in set number 2. Good view there of Eric Baranek coaching Gina Urango and Emily Capers as Kahn and Keddy in their first tournament as partners here, making it all the way to the finals of the Central Florida Open, the final event of this 2022 season. Trying to pull off what could be one of the biggest upsets of the season here today.
Oh, absolutely. This would be the biggest upset and biggest surprise, no question about it, in terms of a team winning a Pro Series or a Gold Series event. And this is something special what Carly Kahn and Jennifer Keddy are doing. And I don't know if Emily Capers and Gina Urango have the answer.
And out of the timeout, a service ace for Carly Kahn.
Again, 10-6.
Now
Everyone
a
is
4-point
always-
lead, 10. Serving 6. Back to it now. Another serve over to Urango, and she goes hard off the block. Dane, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off on that thought there.
No, what I was saying is the fact that Carly Kahn has always been very underrated, and people sometimes don't notice how great a player that she is, and she knows that this is a huge opportunity to display her skills, and that is exactly what she's doing.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunities that you're given. Here's a great side out by Carly Kahn. Now a 4-point lead as Keddy serves over to Urango for the back set. Good deflection by Keddy, but just out of the reach of Kahn's defense.
Yeah, Keddy up at the net, almost gets a hold of this one, almost her 4th block. You know, Keddy played her indoor volleyball at Cal Poly and then played her beach at Cal.
So Keddy gets a serve from the left side. Nice save by Urango. No chance to get one back, and she does. Now it's 9-11 in set number 2.
If you're Urango and Capers, you're hoping for that 10-11 switch. Kahn and Keddy would love a 12-9 here.
Big moments for both sides there, just as you set it up, Dane. 1 point from our technical timeout. Short serve over to Keddy from the left. And that attack doesn't clear the net. So just as you said, Dane Blanton, it's 10-11 at the technical timeout.
Number 2, and we have got 1.
Yeah, still, if you're Kahn and Keddy, you're in the same exact position that you were in the first set, and you took care of business. So you draw the confidence from that, and you take it to them here in the second half of this second set.
It deserves it more than anybody else. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me?
Well, you have to expect some pressure from the 1 seed. They're not going to just roll over and give up. Keddy and Kahn, notice, with no coach in their box, so just working through it as a team together. Meanwhile, for Urango and Capers, getting some information from Eric Brannick, their coach. They've been a little up and down today, had moments of brilliance, but then will give up a couple of points, and right now they don't have any space or leeway to give up any points at all, Dane.
I'm a sucker for the kids. I'm sorry. I'm a sucker for the kids.
Now, you know, they put themselves in a tough position right now, Capers and Urango, and they're gonna have to fight their way out of it as we take a look at this women champions this year. Taryn Clotha and Kristen Nuss, 3 tournament wins. They kind of bookended the season, starting off hot in Austin and finishing strong in Chicago and in Phoenix. They weren't here this weekend because they took a 4th place down in Australia in an international event. But there you see Julia Scholes and Gina Urango in Atlanta, and we mentioned that earlier. Gina Urango winning her first AVP event at the age of 33, and she would love to win a second before the end of 2022.
Well, it certainly has been an entertaining 2022 here on the women's side of the AVP Tour. Looking to be capped off by a very entertaining final here in Central Florida. As we get ready to get back to action here, just a reminder, Keddy and Kahn seeded 6th in this event, looking to pull off a big upset over the 1 seed of Emily Capers and Gina Urango. They won the first set, and they have a 1-point lead here halfway through set number 2. Capers to get us back to action. Serves over to Keddy from the left side. Good deflection, but Emily can't track it down, and it's a side out and 2-point advantage for Kahn and Keddy.
Really smart shot there by Keddy. I mentioned earlier, played her indoor volleyball at Cal Poly. In 2011, she was the Big West Player of the Year. So no stranger to playing that high level.
And that way.
Good attack by Gina, but the over on one just misses long.
Carly Kahn getting her hands on just about every shot that Capers and Urango can dish out.
So Gina looking to be aggressive from the inline, goes down the line. They're staying on Keddy now. She comes right back with a good line shot for the side out and point.
I'll tell you what, Keddy looks extremely comfortable now passing the ball and siding out, just really commanding and placing the ball where she wants to. It's going to be trouble here for Capers and Urango.
Definitely no nerves on the side of Keddy and Kahn as Urango goes off of Keddy's block that time and out of bounds for the point.
Yeah, we're starting to see a lot more out of Keddy today, even as opposed to yesterday, Matt. I think she's made some serious gains and is just playing a lot more consistent.
Pass and communication, but Emily Capers is there for the block point against Keddy that time.
You can tell there's a bit of a sense of urgency on the side of Capers and Urango, and that's exactly what you need. You are running out of time. You are down a set, and Kahn and Keddy thinking they're just 8 points away from a championship.
Capers and Urango definitely need to play with some fire and emotion here as Keddy attacks from the left side, high off of Capers' hands, and down for the side out.
Good look at Carly Kahn, a product of Punahou High School, where she won 2 state championships, and that place sure has produced a lot of great volleyball athletes, Matt.
Pretty sure a member of the winning men's side also went to Punahou. So could we get potentially 2 Punahou graduates winning on the same day here in Central Florida? We'll know here in a few minutes as we make the 14-all side switch. Gina goes short, taken by Kahn, and it turns out to be a service ace for Capers and Urango.
A big test right now, Matt, I think, of what Capers and Urango are made of. This is where they need to make that push.
No. Yes!
Keddy responds nicely, though, with her own cross-court winner, but you're absolutely right, Dane. This is where the experience and veteranship of Urango and Capers needs to step up, show their calmness here, but put some pressure on their opponents to see if they can sneak out this second set victory and force the third set tiebreaker. Keddy now 15-all.
Come on.
Urango with the back set and hits that line shot perfectly down for the point. (16) serving 15 now. Capers with the aggressive serve at Keddy. Kahn from well off the net. Good control and deflection. And Kahn can't get to that one, so it's now a 2-point advantage for Capers and Urango.
Yeah, just when they needed it, just when they were about to run out of time, the experience seems to be kicking in. They've got themselves a 2-point edge.
And Kahn and Keddy called their timeout, sensing some momentum on the side of Capers and Urango now. Good communication there in the players' box of Carly Kahn and Jennifer Keddy, keeping calm, hydrating, talking about some strategy, seeing if they can find a way to get back into set number 2 here. Just solid crowds on hand all weekend long. This early December event here from Central Florida. Weather has been perfect. Sun setting on the 2022 season here as the players come out of their player boxes and we get ready to get back to action. Capers Urango up by 2 here in set number 2, trying to force the third set tiebreaker.
Con and Keddy need a side out right here. They need to stay within 1 or 2.
Capers with the jump float serve down the line. Keddy from the left, right at Urango. And a swing gets dug. Second chance for Con. Capers on the drop, can't dig it. And there's that side out you were talking about, Dane.
Yeah, Urango goes directly at Carly Con, and Carly Con digs that up and puts it away.
So now down by 1. Con goes to the jump float serve and just misses the sideline. Great camera work there, but just out.
Wow, Gina Urango, a risky take there, letting that ball fall. It was maybe an inch and a half wide.
18-16 now. Back over to Keddy. The short serve's been working. And if Capers drops, he can't handle that heat.
Like I said, if Keddy can rip those balls and hit with a little more force than we saw her yesterday, she was poking it around quite a bit. Today, obviously, she's brought her A game, and she is really firing.
So the 17-18 side switch. Keddy will serve down by 1. Goes to Urango for the back set. And Gina gets a touch off the block, scoring the point. Two points away from taking the second set as Capers serves. Tight pass, and Con goes on 2 with the option.
Wow, that's not an easy play. Not an easy play. You know, that ball coming across her body. And remember, Carly Con is only 5'9", so she's really getting all of it out of her frame with a nice vertical leap and just some really smart play.
Looking to score a point now. Con with the serve down the line at Gina. Nobody up. Keddy gets the dig, but they can't keep the ball up. And it's 20-18 now in set number 2 for Urango and Capers.
A nice decision right there by Urango to go to the retreating blocker. Much harder to dig a ball retreating than sitting in the angle.
Gina now, first chance at set point. Goes back to Keddy from the left. And Keddy with the aggressive swing down the line.
Yeah, another powerful swing by Keddy. And more impressive is her passing. She's passing that ball perfectly, giving their offense a little extra boost.
Keddy serves it into the net, and that will give the set away to Emily Capers and Gina Urango. Wow, Dane, what a turnaround there. Urango with a bit of a cheeky smile, and we're going to go to the third set tiebreaker to cap off this weekend's event.
Well, you know what? Emily Capers and Gina Urango stepped up when they needed to. Remember, it was about 15 all. They got that 2-point edge and never really relinquished it. And so they never kind of felt that pressure of maybe a match point. They took it to them, and then Keddy has to put that last ball in play because you just never know when the opposition's going to give you a free one.
We'll take a quick break during this timeout. Stay with us for set 3 right after this short commercial break.
Those radio gym shorts that you have from college, they're done. Get them out of here. It's time to upgrade your short game with the one from Fabletics, man.
We love them. Your girlfriend will be stealing these. They're the best.
This fabric fixes another major issue, fit.
It's got this crazy stretch to it that looks so cute when I do my yoga or errands or like literally anything. They're the most comfortable, best feeling, luxe-tastic fabric that we have ever worn.
Will it be the first victory for Con?
Welcome back inside Stadium Court, getting ready for set number 3. Matt Prosser alongside Dane Blanton here as we get a glance at second set statistics. Dane Blanton, those hitting percentages nice and high. What stands out to you?
Well, the big difference in the second set, no blocks for Keddy. She's going to have to pick up where she left off in the first set, I believe, to be victorious. But wow, was that a close one in the second set. Pretty even, though, on the stats.
So a sprint of 15 points now. Con and Keddy scoring first. It's 1-0 here in set number 3.
Come on. Yeah, right behind you, right behind you.
Tough serve into the middle, taken by Capers. The back set, and Emily Capers going strong on that attack to score.
Yeah, and a little fire and enthusiasm. You know, we didn't see that right out of the gate. Now that they're kind of in a pressure situation, some sense of urgency, you're seeing a little more fire come out, and I think that could really help out with them getting over the hump.
Out of system pass, Keddy from well outside, and somehow she says finds the open court to score their second point.
Well, you know, just by her reaction after putting this ball down, she's just like, wow, I'll take it. I don't know really what happened there. And that's because, you know what, this is uncharted territory for her and playing really well.
Capers goes on 2, though. Finds the open space and scores the point.
That's a fast close on that ball for Emily Capers.
2 serving 2 now in set 3.
Yes!
Con with a hand set and Keddy with a great cut shot, the 6'4" left sider, scoring their third point.
Yeah, Keddy's been able to mix it up quite a bit. She's got that line shot going. She's got the power play in the deep middle, and she's also now exhibiting some angle.
Some quick maintenance there to the sunglasses of Jennifer Keddy. And now Gina Urango decides to do the same.
Maybe a little gamesmanship right there by Gina Urango, waiting for Keddy to finish just to get her glass cleaning started.
Here comes Gina from the right side to the corner. I think the linesman called it out, but overruled by our first official.
Now this is close. A deep corner, just hitting the outside of the line.
Tied up at 3 points apiece now as Capers serving. Aggressive serve at Keddy now. But Keddy turns it right down the line with some authority that time, Dane.
Yeah, nice pass by Keddy, but an even better set by Carly Kahn as she turns, faces, puts that ball in the middle, and that allows the cutback by Keddy.
Keddy goes back to Urango. Diving set there from Capers, picked up by Kahn. And Kahn turns it for a point, and the lead is 2.
Kahn looking to heat back up. Another beautiful conversion. Converting from defense, the dig, to offense, and the put away.
Jennifer Keddy now with the float serve over to Urango. Through the middle, goes left-handed, but gets blocked by Jennifer Keddy. And now a 3-point advantage.
Block number 4 for Keddy.
This is a solid block by Keddy. She's up. and over, not sealing the net that well, but at 6'4", still so high up in the air.
And we'll take a timeout. Team timeout for Capers and Urango.
So here in the third set, during the timeout, a quick glance at Jennifer Keddy's influence at the net. 4 block points throughout this match and 2 controlled blocks that resulted in points for her side as well. So Jennifer Keddy, Dane, making her presence felt and known up at the net throughout this entire match.
Well, she really has, and I've seen massive improvement over her first match this weekend until now. She's hitting the ball well, but more importantly, she's getting her hands up on at the net as a blocker and really changing the offense on the other side. When you have a 6'4" blocker in your face and their hands are up and in your face and your line of where you want to hit the ball, you're going to think twice, and that's exactly what Keddy has done to Capers and Urango.
So after the timeout that was called by Urango and Capers, momentum has shifted over to Khan and Keddy. A 3-point advantage now here in set 3. Capers had to go over on 2, but she's in the net. And now it's 7-3 on the side switch, a 4-point advantage for Keddy and Khan.
Wow, talk about being in the driver's seat in a game to 15 for a championship. This is a dream position if you're Khan and Keddy, who have never been here before. A 4-point lead, and they're playing extremely well.
Now, you sure wouldn't know that they've never been here before. Very calm and collected are Khan and Keddy, as Urango has to change up her footwork there. Here's a chance for Khan. And she gets it off the net and past the block for another conversion point.
Carly Khan hitting at such a high level right now in terms of her percentage. When she plays defense, you do not want to get her involved. You want to try to take her out of the game, and she's been making all sorts of noise.
8 serving 3. Scramble play now. Good swing by Urango, and there he somehow score a much needed point on that side out. So now a 4-point deficit. Urango will serve down the line at Keddy. Overpassed. Capers gets picked up though. Keddy's second chance. Dug up by Gina. Will play on. Keddy now for a chance. Down the line, and she gets it.
Wow, Emily Day will be kicking herself on that overpass. The entire court was open, but she hit at Keddy, who was standing right on the line, who dug the ball, kept the rally alive, and ended up winning the point.
Now 9 serving 4, back to the 5-point advantage. Urango with the aggressive swing, but what a set from her partner there. Capers got that less than perfect pass all the way up to the net for her partner. Tense moments now for Urango and Capers as they're down by 4. Got to make something happen. It starts at the inline there. Serve goes over to Keddy. Blocked but covered. Second chance now. Capers can't handle it, and Khan will score the point. We'll take the 10-5 side switch, Dane.
Yeah, just a really solid play by Carly Khan. She takes a look, puts it away, and she's starting to feel it right now. She played with Caitlin Mullaney early in the year and won a tour stop in Wapaka. But Carly Khan and Keddy never have won a Pro Series or a Gold Series AVP event. This would be their first.
No! Way to go fast!
Big opportunity here for sure for that team as Urango gets the side out with that aggressive swing down the line. Continuing to serve Keddy now from the left. Keddy goes off the block and out of bounds, scoring their 11th point.
Matt, listen to this. VolleyballMag.com has an award. It's called the Carly Kahn Award, and it's for the most underrated AVP player. This year, Betsy Flint, I believe, won that award, but it says Kahn, the Hawaiian who played indoors at Missouri before moving to the beach, is annually one of the most overlooked players on tour. That's why they made the award for her. And wouldn't this be something if she wins here on the AVP? No longer will people overlook Carly Kahn.
Well, a golden opportunity for her, now just 4 points away. If they can get this side out, they'll only be 3 points away from the victory, but still some work to be done as Keddy goes over the block and down the line.
It is panic time if you are Capers and Urango right now. A 5-point deficit, and the match just to 15.
That serve goes to Urango. She stays on the right side. Keddy not where she needed to be on that block, so the side out brings us to the 8-12 side switch. Kahn and Keddy can just side out all the way home here and get their victory to wrap up the season. Urango and Capers have to find some magic, play with some sense of urgency here, try to put their opponents in a bit of a compromised situation, and it starts here with the serve. Handled nicely by Kahn. Strong right side attack, dug but over and out of bounds. Carly Kahn, arguably the best player in this match right now, Dane, scoring their 13th point.
Yeah, I think no question about it. The best player on the court right now, performing at such a high level. Urango and Capers have tried to go both ways to Keddy and Kahn and just have not found any solution.
1 point saved there by Urango, getting creative and successfully scoring the point on that out of system play. But now 9 serving 13. What can Capers do from the inline? Tough serve over to Keddy.
Michael! Yes!
And a very routine high angle shot to give them match and championship point, Dane.
Yeah, this is just incredible. The number 6 seed of Kahn and Keddy taking it to the number 1 seed.
Their first chance. Will it happen here? Urango from the right side off the tape and in. So first match point is saved. But 4 more chances here now for Kahn and Keddy. Match point opportunity number 2. Can Keddy do it? She misses that one with the hitting error. That'll take us to the side switch, Dane. Maybe the first glimpse of some nerves there from Jennifer Keddy.
Well, you have to be nervous, right? You're just thinking of the situation that you're in. You just need one side out. You want to take a deep breath, reset, and do what you've done all weekend.
Match point opportunity number 3 now for the 6th seed. Serve catches the tape. Keddy now. Can she do it here? High line finds the court, and Kahn and Keddy have done it. Your Central Florida Open champions, the 6th seed, upset the top seed, Carly Kahn and Jennifer Keddy, getting to victory here. Just a well-rounded performance by Carly Kahn and Jennifer Keddy, Dane, earning their first victory on the AVP Tour.
Yeah, they sure did earn this one. They had to work extremely hard. And you can't ask for much more, right? You always want to play the best. You're playing the #1 seed in the tournament, a team that combined between them had 10 AVP victories. And what a great day for Jennifer Keddy and Carly Kahn, who really answered all of the attempts by Capers and Urango. They served Kahn, they went back to Keddy, and they had an answer just about for everything and played consistent throughout. What a day. They'll remember this day forever.
What a day indeed, and special moments shared together by that championship team.
Yeah, Matt, I don't know if Carly Kahn is going to be underrated anymore, nor Keddy. I think their phone might be ringing off the hook. They've proved what they can do here today.
There it is, the Carly Kahn and Jennifer Keddy Kona Brewing Company. Cheers to the champs, your 2022 AVP Pro Series Central Florida Open champions. Couple of highlights there. That was the final point. They had to take a couple of chances to do it, but finally scoring that 15th point. And now we'll go down to courtside with Mark Sherman for a post-match interview with our champions.
Hold it. We're laughing, we're giggling, we're excited, we're happy, we don't know what to do. It's our first win. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah, right, yeah. Kind of, a little bit shocked, but not really. I mean, oh my gosh, from start to finish. You practiced together once, Jen. Oh my good. I mean, how much had you been on the same court as Carly?
We've played each other.
You played against each other a bit, yeah. What was it like being on the same side?
I realized how high she can jump.
Yes.
I didn't realize when I was blocking her, but when I was setting her, I was like, wow, she really gets up there.
Yeah, you really get up there, Carly, and you are extremely effective. As a team, you hit over 500 the entire weekend. You hit 800, Carly, in the championship match. 16 kills, exactly 0 errors. You were dialed in, and you look like you're having fun. Are you having fun out there?
Yes, a lot.
A lot.
Serving her. Huh? Why didn't she serve you?
Well, I mean, you hit pretty dang good, too. You were right at 500. Carly, who called who? You called Jen, right?
Yeah, I called Jen. I was like, hey, want to do Florida? I think we can get in, auto in. I just DM'd her. I didn't even have her number.
Oh, my gosh, really? Instagram?
Yes.
Oh, that is hilarious. So is this like a thing now, you two?
I mean, I don't know. We're just kind of like, we're still trying to process what just happened, I think.
Yes. You are. What's that feel like? Hey, Jen Keddy, you're an AVP champion.
What? This is, I mean, it's crazy, but it's not. I'm shaking. I'm literally like, I don't even know what to say. Like, I don't think I expected this, right? But like,
But we wanted this.
we wanted this, obviously. I think we came in and we were just like, I mean, no expectations. Let's just go have fun. Let's play volleyball. We both know how to play volleyball. And we played volleyball.
Yeah. Yeah, not expected, but not surprised at the same time.
Yes.
You're 5 or 6 time zones away from your hometown, Honolulu. What do you got to say back to your family back in the islands?
I don't Just thank you to everyone back at home who's been watching, and my family, and my boyfriend, and my coach, and everyone. It's just, this means so much to me. I can't.
That's perfect. Carly Kahn, Jen Keddy, you are AVP champions.
Well, special moment there indeed for Carly Kahn. Tears of joy alongside her partner, Jennifer Keddy, getting their first victory on the AVP Tour. The sun has set on the 2022 season. For my co-broadcast partner, Dane Blanton, Mark Sherman, Rich Lamborn, and everybody else here at the AVP. My name is Matt Prosser. Thanks for joining us. It's been an absolute pleasure. Happy holidays, and we'll see you all in 2023.
Thank you.